Hello again. Here I'll be taking you through doing registering the payments and also bank reconciliations and how to go through the process. Okay, so we're going to start with going to one of your active loans. So, for example, in this case, you're going to work on a loan from the YY Bank, and we are expecting this payment of $4,291.67, and you can be able to open the invoice and have a look at it. Okay, so now in this case, you'd already sent the invoice to the customer or your PFI, and they've already done the payment and you've received it in the bank, and you want to register the payment in the company here, and also you want to reconcile it. So in this case, we're going to be reconciling this amount. Let me just copy that. And this is a customer that you're going to be sending it to. Okay. So before we do that, we want to accept the money in the reflow account. So right now, let's just have a look at the balance. This is how the balance of the reflow account will look like. So to go about the process and also some of the things that we can do to make sure that we see there'll be changes is we can start with, for example, the balance sheet and look how the balance sheet is looking like. So, amount of the receivables that we expect to receive, and will that the amount of receivables, will they be changing or will they not be changing? Okay, so those are some of the things that you're going to be watching out for. And then also you're going to look at the partner ledger so that you can see how much money different people owe you. So, for example, in this case, YY Bank, this is the amount of money that we're expecting to receive from YY Bank. So, once we reconcile the transaction, will that change? Okay, and then also we're going to look at the profit and loss. Um, will the profit and loss increase or not? Because we're expecting some income that will be indicated from the profit. So will that be reflected here or not? Okay. So right now, let's go ahead and do the bank reconciliation. To do the bank reconciliation, you come to the dashboard and you come to the bank that you want to do the reconciliation for. So in this case, is the Reflow CBS Bank. I'll just create a new transaction. Okay, and then I'll put the amount as a positive, that is the amount I'm expecting. I'm going to put the partner as YY Bank. Okay, and then as the label, I'm going to use the invoice that was sent, or I can also use the disbursement reference number. So for example, this is the disbursement. However, I'd prefer to use the invoice so that I can be able to match with the invoice that I sent it. So I'll just type the name of the invoice there, and I can just save and close. Once you do that, the first thing that happens is it tells you to reconcile one item. So I'm going to click reconcile so that I can reconcile that transaction. And if you put the correct partner or the correct client, it should be able to automatically select the correct account that you're supposed to validate it with. So you just click validate. Okay, so now after doing that, what will happen to this invoice? If I refresh, I should have a ribbon that said in payment. Okay, so let's have a look at it, and it's already said paid. It means this has already been reconciled. So now let's go back to the dashboard and see has the money increased or not. Right now, as you can see, the reflow, some money has increased in it. This is a payment that was done. Yeah, we were expecting this payment. It has already been added here. And then another thing that we can be able to check is, let's see at the different reports, the balance sheet, will that increase or not? Yeah, you see the receivables have changed. It was not like this before. And then if you look at the profit and loss, has there been new profit that has been added? Yes, our profit has increased. The profit was less than this, it has just increased. And then also, most importantly, let's go to the partner ledger. Has the receivables changed or not? So you remember the YY Bank, here it is. So it has reduced, it has, you see, the balance, it has increased. And also, let's have a look at the age receivable. Has the age receivable reduced or not? So YY Bank was there previously, and you see, it has reduced. That is how you do your reconciliation. It's a very easy process and a very straightforward process. Thank you so much.